Yo, what's going on out the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, fam? And this one here is on the future Hall of Fame and the big dog in this fight game. We have Jaron Ennis, one of the hottest young up-and-coming contenders in the welterweight division, and the man that's making his name and looking to be world champion very soon. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division in WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. Now, we all know everybody wanted to see Errol Spence versus Turnbull Crawford, but that fight didn't take place because Turnbull Crawford ducked out of the fight, and everybody think the next big thing at the welterweight division is Errol Spence versus Jaron Ennis, right? Which they can very well be right. And Errol Spence just want to let everybody know, bro, I will fight Jaron Ennis. I will. I'm not overlooking that young killer. I know exactly what he is. I know what he's made of. But don't get it twisted. Understand what I am as well. I'm a killer. You dig? I've been in his position already, you know, and I understand that he wants his opportunity, and I'm willing to give him that opportunity, but he got to make business sense. You understand? At the end of the day, Errol Spence put in all the hard work to get in his position, and we all know that if he was to face Terrence Crawford, right, that's the biggest fight at 147, and a lot of people looking at the fight against, you know, Keith Thurman, they want to down that fight, but that's a big money fight, and then it comes down to Jaron Ennis. But EJ's not ducking nothing. Now, when it comes to Boost is a bad boy. Something you can't take away from this man, bro. We all seen Boost put the work in. We know what he's made of, and he's going to get his opportunity sooner or later because of what he's doing. The kid is phenomenal. You feel me? Phenomenal. And got to give him his just doing his credit. You understand? Jaron Ennis understand that Errol Spence is the #1 welterweight. They know that you get more credit if you beat Errol Spence at the welterweight division than beating Turnbull Crawford. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to fight the best of the best to prove that you are, you know what I'm saying, who people say you are. And I got to give it to Boots. He won his opportunity. He earned his opportunity, and he's going to get his opportunity. You understand? But at this moment, Boots got work to do. He got a fight coming up. I'm quite sure he's focused on this fight. But other than that, Boots wants to smoke with the big dogs to prove, you know what I'm saying, that he belongs. You know what I mean? He want to prove that he belongs instead of a lot of people just saying that he belongs. Now, when it comes to Errol Spence, bro, I want y'all to understand one thing, man. This dude can fight his ass off. Don't matter what y'all say. And he always gave Boots his just doing his credit. You understand? He always did. Even back going to Boots fights, watching him fight. You know? Errol told Boots out his own mouth, listen, you're going to need a bigger rod to wheel in this fish. You understand? I'll take your ass in deep waters and I'm going to drown you. You have to show them that you can swim with the big fishes. Period. You got to show them that you can swim with the big fishes. And that's one thing, you know, Errol Spence pride himself on. A lot of people say, oh, well, Errol Spence can't do this, he can't do that. Listen, the motherfucker can fight. He know he can. You understand? Fundamentals stay on point, and it look, you know what I'm saying, easy on the outside looking in. But once you get into that ring, it's a different story. Just ask his opponents. Ask your Dennis Ugas, who just got his fucking rib broken in his eye, you know, eye socket, almost snatched out his fucking head. And he had to wait 6 weeks, you know what I'm saying, to open his eye up once again. You did? Now, of course, Boots is a different animal, right? But still, it has to be proven. It has to be proven. Period. It has to be proven. But the good thing about it is Jaron Ennis is willing to do that, bro. He's willing to do that. You did? And Boots let it be known. Like I said, him and his camp let it be known that Errol Spence, you know, is a way bigger fish than Turnbull Crawford. Now, credit, if he beat Turnbull Crawford, yes, he's going to get his just due, and he's going to get some credit. But like I said, out of his camp mouth, out of his father mouth, they all got Errol Spence as the #1 welterweight, and that's the reason why, you know, they want to pursue Errol Spence and take on that fight, you know, in the future if they can get it. You know what I mean? Boots want to fight a world champion, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. But if Errol was to vacate the titles, Boots will get an opportunity to become world champion. Like I say, the kid will be a world champion in the future. Understand? But right now he got business he got to take care of, you know, coming up this Saturday, January the 7th, as the co-main event on Gervonta Tank Davis pay-per-view card, right? He had to go in there and get that guy up out of the way. And we seen them go at it, you know what I'm saying, with Rashidi Ellis. They went back and forth, their situation, you know. Boots let him know that he got him and that, you know, he'll knock him out. But I don't know if Boots look at that fight as, you know, maybe a standstill fight, you know, because right now he's looking forward, you know, to the big fishes. You know, he's looking forward to the big fishes. But like I said, if Errol Spence was to vacate, then Boots and Rashidi probably can get in there and fight for a vacant title, because that fight, you know, is deserving of a world title bout if they make that happen. You know, if they make that happen. But just looking overall at the totality of things with Errol Spence and Jaron Boots Ennis, bro, a lot of these cats are talking about Errol Spence ducking Boots. He don't want to fight this, that, and the third, which is negative, fam. Which is negative. Jaron Boots Ennis praised Errol Spence, so y'all should know that Errol Spence ain't ducking no Jaron Boots Ennis. Never. Ever. Like I say, Boots is in a position that Errol Spence was in when Errol Spence was coming up on the rise, when EJ was trying to fight the likes of Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia and Showtime Sean Porter at that time. And Errol Spence is the guy that look at Boots and feel like, you know what, if that kid deserves his shot, then he should get it. And I'm the guy that'll give it to him. You know, I'm not going to be like those dudes. But right now, you know, I got bigger fish that's on the table, and it make more sense. You understand? Especially business-wise, you know, it makes more sense. Everybody understand that Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is great for boxing. Everybody understand that that's the fight that boxing wants. And Errol Spence is doing everything that he got to do to make that fight happen. Everything he got to do, you know? But he been keeping eyeballs on Jaron Boots Ennis. He been understanding that kid is coming and that he might have to fight him one day. You know, Earl ain't ducking nothing. Y'all seen him on the phone with one another. Earl let him know that you the little pup on the rise right now. You saying everything that you have to say. And Jaron Boots Ennis let him know that I'm coming. You feel me? He's letting him know that I'm coming. And yes, this is a fight that can be highly, highly, highly anticipated, and people might want to see. But at the moment as we speak, you know, it's an undisputed opportunity, an undisputed in the four-belt era opportunity that's at the welterweight division that's still possible. That's still possible. Now, like, we don't know what Errol Spence want to do. Nobody knows what move he going to make next, who he going to fight next. We all know that Keith Thurman was mandated by WBC, but we all know that Errol Spence, you know, said that he didn't want to fight Keith Thurman just in case, right? Just in case he want to go right into the Turnbull-Crawford fight in April. We know he back in April. That's still possible. That's still possible. And then it's very possible that Jaron Boots Ennis can be up for an opportunity. Not in April because he fit to fight in January. I'll be damned if he turn around and be ready, you know, in a 3-month span to fight Errol Spence next, which Jaron Boots Ennis probably the guy that feel like he can do it because he's young and, you know, that'll still give him 3 months. What's that, February, March, April, you know, almost 3 months, 2 months and some change, right? But I don't think he's going to make that quick turnaround. You know, he's not going to make that quick turnaround. But we will see Errol Spence and Jaron Boots Ennis. If it's not at 47, then it's going to be at 54. It's going to be at 54. It look like these dudes are on you know, on the right path of seeing one another. You understand? But I just don't like the notion of people trying to make it as if Errol Spence is ducking Boots to fit their narrative. They just trying to make up all these damn excuses, you know, to dog Errol Spence out, which is bullcrap. Pure bullcrap, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Pure bullcrap. It's just, you know, a lot of Errol Spence haters, right? A lot of Errol Spence haters that want to try to make him look bad. You know, in one sense, they say, oh, well, you know, if you don't fight Terrence Crawford, then, you know, he's ducking this fighter and ducking that fighter. Or if you don't fight Jaron Boots Ennis, then he's ducking this fighter, ducking that fighter. If you go to 154, then he's ducking everybody at 147. So they don't know what they want to say or what they want to make up. You know what I mean? They don't know what they want to say and what they want to make up. But what we do know is Errol Spence is the top shot at 147. And you got to fight your mandatories according to the, you know, sanctioning bodies. And we see that the WBC has beat out the WBA and the IBF. So if you got to fight his mandatory, then it look like it's going to be Keith Thurman next, right? And if you fight Keith Thurman, that's still a hell of a fight because Keith Thurman is still a notable name. And we all know that he only lost to Manny Pacquiao, right? The man is a former unified world champion. And I know Jaron Boots Ennis will take that Keith Thurman fight in a heartbeat. Terrence Crawford will take that Keith Thurman fight in a heartbeat. So that just let you know the caliber of fighter of Keith Thurman, bro. Put some respect on that dude's name. But also put some respect on Jaron Boots Ennis' name. You understand? I'm not taking none away from no man that put himself in position. If Boots put himself in position, then he deserves his opportunity. And if Errol Spence is given the opportunity, then a lot of people need to shut the hell up and respect the game, bro. Yes, it's a hell of a fight. Errol Spence versus Jaron Boots Ennis is a hell of a fight. You got the young, hungry lion coming up, trying to show that, look, I'm better than y'all boys. And then you still got the king of the Pride Land right there, letting them know, like, okay, you think that. You think that. You feel me? I ain't old to the point to where I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still got a lot of fight in me, homie. A lot of fight. You know? And it'll make for one hell of a fight. So at the end of the day, man, yes, I would love to see Errol Spence versus Jaron Boots Ennis. Nobody is knocking that fight or stepping on the toes of Boots, if Errol Spence was to choose him. You know what I'm saying? If Errol Spence was to choose him, nobody's going to deny that fight at all, bro. Like it could be one of them big-time fights. People feel like, oh, man, Boots and Errol will do better than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. I beg to differ on that, but I get where they coming from. You know what I'm saying? But Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is that fight that the world want to see. You know what I'm saying? You got other athletes in every other sport that feel like that's the biggest fight in boxing. And of course, you got a lot of fighters that feel like it's the biggest fight in boxing. And that's the fans that understand that it's the biggest fight in boxing. And that they're put on, for boxing and they do something great for boxing. You know what I'm saying? They do something great for boxing. But also, if Errol Spence was to take on Jaron Boots Ennis, that'll do something great for boxing as well, because now you see, the big dog giving the young, hungry lion an opportunity, as it should be. You know what I'm saying? As it should be. But we know the business of boxing says something different. I don't want to keep alluding back to the business of boxing, but it got to make business sense and it got to make dollars so everybody can be happy. Not just one side. Everybody has to be happy. So now look at this situation, man. Stop listening to these haters out here that want to hate on Errol Spence, want to make that boy look bad, like he won't fight everybody that they put in his position. Errol Spence ain't never ducked no smoke. Errol Spence was once the young, hungry lion on the rise. And he's not going to be that guy to hold somebody back from an opportunity. He ain't built like that. Errol Spence built different. That boy different. That boy different. To the point to where, if it got to be Boots, then it'll be Boots. But right now, he's letting his leg heal up, and then he'll be back in April. We'll see who his opponent's going to be. He haven't announced the opponent yet. He just announced the fight date, but he will be back in April, and we will see who his opponent going to be. And whomever the opponent is, y'all have to respect it. You feel me? Y'all have to respect it, bro. Like y'all respect everything else. Respect Errol Spence, because whomever he face, we know it's going to be a top shot. It ain't going to be no tune-up. And he going in there fighting somebody that got an opportunity and got a chance to win. It ain't like, it ain't like Bud Crawford going in there fighting fucking David Avanesian. It's different. It's totally different, So once again, shouts out to EJ, man, and shouts out to Boots. If this fight comes to fruition, oh, that shit going to be fireworks. It's going to be fireworks. And I will be in the building to watch it, because that shit going to be, one, two be there to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Boots them got all the respect for Errol Spence, and vice versa, man. Vice versa. It just comes down to the points when Boots is going to get his opportunity at one of the big dogs, and when one of them going to give him an opportunity. And we'll see in the future, man. But like I said, Boots is not that far from becoming the world champion. He's close. He's keeping his head down. He's grinding. And he understands the situation. He understands the game more than a lot of y'all cats understand the game. Trust and believe that. Can't wait to see these dudes back in the ring. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. And everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHoughton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.